What is up, YouTube? Today we are reacting to I Built a Pond. Here's what showed up. 2-year experiment by Leafy Secret. Lock in.
Think this is a pond, but it's actually their worst nightmare. Oops, pool chemicals are poisonous to frogs, but they don't know that. So today, I'm gonna make them a little wildlife pond that they can use. And then over the next 2 years, I'm gonna let it evolve. So it really makes you wonder, what else might show up?
Bear Grylls. He comes and stays in your back garden for a week.
Of 2024.
Oh.
We need to buy a pond. Portrait of Jimmy Carter, now free. What?
That's not really a pond in my... I'm not really a pond expert or anything, but that doesn't strike me to be a pond.
Ugh. Pond shell. Large hole on side. Does hold water. Who would buy this junk?
This is great.
We're gonna have to fix this though. Why is this here?
Hopefully wildlife in the suburbs isn't too picky. We chose a spot close enough to the woods so that wildlife feels comfortable.
How deep would we... I feel like... to be fair, I don't know
But far enough from the
dimensions.
pool so that frogs aren't tempted to continue dying. We're starting by digging out a cozy spot for the pond to sit.
It's gonna take fucking
What do you do to
ages.
help? Nothing.
Dog when the dog... No, dog when the dog... Dog when the task requires no dog.
Oh, this can't be that bad a dig, can it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it does suck, but you know what? I love frogs so
Oh, I love those mud frogs. They're just cute. And see, like, where they burrow themselves, they just spin in a circle and they slowly go into the ground. That's cute.
damn much. And not a day goes
They're
by where I
chubby and
don't think
fat.
about the fact that 40% of amphibian species are globally threatened. 40%! Poof! Gone! So building little habitats...
Are they actually? I never knew that.
...really helps them out.
Amphibian.
Uh-oh.
I actually never knew that.
3 hours of hard work for me and enrichment for him, a perfect fit. The areas on the outside are just as important. Each piece of structure is an opportunity for frogs to hide, hunt, and bask. A bucket of water
What does
from a
bask
local
mean?
swamp, and it is
Mate.
filled with life. And for the centerpiece,
Where's this from? Look at all the stuff living in there. Oh, not anymore.
The dog's really eating it, like.
but a pond is nothing without water.
That does what make
And
up
our
a pond, yes.
is already teeming with life.
Like 90% of that's drowning.
Hundreds
never
of
mind.
tiny invertebrates from that swamp water, many of which will become food for the frogs, and apparently so much more.
Including his dad, apparently. His dad seems to be hunting around the pond as well.
Too many bugs.
With everything in place, I'm stepping away for a month to let things settle in.
The dog doesn't seem to be stepping away. I think the dog's probably going to piss in the pond and probably eat
It's
away
May
that tree.
2024.
Me?
By
Oh,
this
what did
point,
I just say?
Frogs in the pond. But instead,
See, this is what I'm talking about. No, no! Did you see it?
they're busy trying to die in the pool.
No, no, no!
Just killing
I can move
himself.
them closer all day, but I cannot force them to stay.
Really?
So, we're continuing to build out the area around the edges so they feel more comfortable.
Hey, Brooks, have you ever not been in the way of something?
However,
It's a big ass dog, to be fair, though. That fucking dog is huge. Great Dane.
frogs aren't the first ones to notice our work.
Slugs.
With a little searching, I'm finding creatures around the edges.
Look what we got here. Look what we got here. Very adorable little salamander.
Salamander? Yo, what the fuck? I thought it was like a worm.
It's encouraging, but so far, nothing is using the pond itself. So I'm adding an aquatic plant so the frogs feel like they have plenty of opportunities to hide from predators.
Yeah, if that was the problem, though, why the fuck would they go in the pool? That's like the worst option possible. An open pool. Add some lily pads, bro.
Also is good.
It's June of 2024,
June already?
and I've been filming
Oh, it's
from the
May,
living
June.
room, trying to catch glimpses of wildlife using the pond. And that's when a warm summer rain moved in. Indians love this moisture, so this should be prime creature time. Frogs on the trees, mammals seeking shelter, anything at all using the pond.
Lily pads.
Or so I thought.
The
This is
next
probably
day.
One of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Look quickly and you'll miss them. But if you wait,
Oh, it's an axolotl.
they'll eventually have to come up for air. A creature I was not expecting.
An axolotl. I wasn't expecting that either. I was expecting a frog.
When you don't have time for dirt, reach for... With a new pad with thousands of dirt-lifting fibers, it cuts
Oh, that's
through
gonna be
grit and
20
grime to
seconds.
effortlessly clean your floor in seconds and keep it fresh for hours. Flash Speed Mop, back to clean in a flash.
Yo, curse you, YouTube ads. Curse you. I'm gonna actually kill you.
Math is no longer just numbers on a page.
Gosh, they're everywhere.
I'm much intrigued now. An
We swooped
axolotl.
them out to get a closer look.
Look.
Oh my god. What?
That's an axolotl, right?
What are these fascinating little creatures? What you're seeing here is the larval stage of a salamander. Salamanders go from eggs to larvae, and then they walk on land.
Fuck you. I genuinely thought that shit was an axolotl. Fuck you.
At some point,
Am
during
I stupid? Am I stupid, or does that no? So somebody agree with me. Somebody would have had to. As soon as you see that, you go axolotl. Or am I just a fucking idiot?
spring, adult salamanders must have slipped into the pond to spawn. We just didn't catch it. We were most likely doing something important. But they have my attention now because this might be much more significant than we originally thought.
There's like 3 in there. How many eggs
Because
did
I
they spawn?
don't know what species they are. So many larvae look so similar. But I think these are either yellow spotted salamanders, beautiful but common, or the Jefferson salamander, a protected species. This
Oh.
would be significant for conservation, and also a classy misdemeanor for collecting them. Ah, fuck. Well, okay. Well, we won't
Imagine he actually got charged.
sure until they develop. So for now, it's back into the pond. Or maybe Opera could help us figure it out.
Oh, there we go.
What's that? I'll show you. Opera is a web browser with tons of cool features like their AI tool Aria. If I take a screenshot of the larvae and ask Aria what species we've got, it's possible there is not a browser. You can download Opera
There we
for
go.
free today, and all you have to do is click the link in my description. Thanks, guys. Back to the show.
That's a waste of a
Now
laptop.
it's
Damn.
July.
I could have had that
How
shit.
is it possible there is not a single frog inside this pond? I couldn't go a month without seeing one. What are they, drowning in my neighbor's pool? Yeah, I'm getting jealous. And the pond might not yet have frogs, but one thing it does have is people. I cannot imagine this amount of activity by the pond is good for wildlife. But something really interesting happens when people leave things behind.
Is that blueberry or regular?
Regular.
Is it good?
Alright.
Like a piece of pancake. This attracts ants. What you're seeing here are the workers
Oh.
of the colony. Not many people know this, but all worker ants are female. The males basically only exist to breed.
Actually, that's not true. There's no way. Is actually all worker ants female? That's wild.
Nice. But today, the ladies are the ones who scored. And this little feast got me paying attention to all
Was that? Is that? Is it just that species of ant, or does he mean all ants? Because if so, that's pretty cool.
the
I never knew
little
that.
invertebrates that live by the pond. I found this grapevine beetle taking a huge nervous dump because he is camera shy. Have a safe flight, and be careful where you land. So far, this ecosystem is flourishing with life,
Was there ants? Oh, mantises.
and rescue missions are getting much less common.
Come here.
What is that?
Puppies. You good?
It's a
Once they're
bee.
dry, it's back to work. Bees are one of the most important creatures on our planet.
They probably are the most important, are they
Days
not?
turn into weeks. Those flowers, now pollinated, transform into raspberries.
Oh, that's pretty
Thanks,
cool.
Mother Nature.
Of course.
Oh, that's what she looks like. And now,
Rabbit.
in greater numbers than I have ever seen them. Rabbits. I don't know if it's because of our pond, but it has forced me to slow down and appreciate things. And I just sure hope that they don't get eaten. Speaking of eating,
You can tell they're like
These raspberries are edible,
I nailed that.
but no amount
Yeah,
of
I'd hope
juicy
so.
fruit can stop me from thinking of.
I thought raspberries were berries, not fruit. Are raspberries berries, or are they fruit? Because I know strawberries are fruits, but bananas are berries. Strawberries are fruits, bananas are berries. I seen that. Don't know if it's true, but I'm pretty sure it is.
About the frogs.
Oh.
I went down to the pond one more time to check on the salamanders. And that's when I saw this.
No way. Look.
A frog has finally moved in. However, this is not the same species I usually find in the pool, which really makes you wonder.
How
Where
many is there?
are all the frogs?
It's probably eaten.
Well, by October of 2024, we
Oh, fucking
aren't
hell, we
any
jumped,
closer to figuring it out.
Jumped a
Put my
month.
flies down. That's great.
Because at this point, the temperatures have really started to cool, and animals have begun hiding away for the winter, including our salamander larvae. They've likely absorbed their gills and begun their life somewhere on land. And I just hope we see them in the spring. Because at this point, there's really only one mammal that's still active. Oh, there he is. Shh, don't scare him.
Dad.
Whoa! Why do you have that? Let me see. Hold that up.
Fucking hell, that's big. I thought I was like a bit
Yeah,
smaller from a
right.
decent bit away.
Oh. Oh yeah.
But by December of 2024, even the most well-insulated creatures have cozied away for the winter.
Damn it.
Or at least I thought.
So what is it? There.
Sporting versus
Dad?
Arsenal.
Mum?
Tuesday from 6:30
Probably Mum.
PM. It's on Prime.
Gotta be Mum. Yo, YouTube ads. Swear, I see when I find you. You're dead.
Oh man, it's totally frozen. The pond may be frozen over, but clearly there is activity I'm not seeing.
Oh shit.
Ah, there's trails.
Look at these prints.
They're dog trails, most like, I'm gonna guess foxes.
They are clearly not from a dog. In March of 2025, the Earth begins to thaw. But I'll be honest, guys, the pond doesn't look great. And by May of 2025, things are not looking much better. Almost none of the aquatic plants bounce back after the winter, and yet again, not a single frog in sight. But that's when I saw this. A burrow. And
A
this.
mouse or a rat.
100% something is pressing this down. Something big too. Look at this.
Deer.
And that's when it hit me. What if the frogs are using the pond, but then something is hunting them? Any animal big enough to weigh down this grass would be smart enough to avoid us. So
It wouldn't be deer, because deer don't hunt frogs, so it would have to be a fox. But I don't think fox hunt frogs either. They have no reason
to
to.
try and film them, we need to set up a trail camera.
Gotta get a good angle here.
And he's in the ditch.
Yes, it took my dumbass over a year to realize a trail camera would probably be a good idea for this video. Because there are no frogs, we need something else to lure out a potential predator. So how about a big piece of meat? No, that's too big.
I thought he was talking about the dog.
Or should have something.
Just ask what'll attract a bear.
We're trying to attract bears to my parents' yard. Do you have anything that you think would make bears show up? I have no idea. You have like full fish? Can we get the whole trout, that whole piece? Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Gang, we're gonna attract a fucking dinosaur.
Farm raised too. That's why.
How many bags? 0.
You're not putting that in my car.
What are you talking about?
Raw.
No, I'll put it on my lap. They're all sealed up.
Oh, we've got apples too.
Choice beef eye round.
Why did you get such a big piece?
I don't know, because we want bears.
Just so we're on the same page, I'm doing this to satisfy my own curiosities.
And kill the family dog, apparently. The family dog and the Great Dane is becoming a part of the Bears feast tonight. We will not. We will be saying goodbye to that dog. And any wildlife that did live there is going to no longer show up at all because a grizzly bear seems to be fucking eating everything.
After all, we did build this pond for frogs, so if something is eating them, I want to see it for myself.
We're getting steak hung up, a little bit of bait. just like this. Oh my
A
God.
full
Can I
fucking
just
fish.
cut it? Get me breaking these. Oh, he wanted to do that.
Primal.
Yeah. See if you're strong enough to pull that.
No, I can't.
No, you can now. Yeah, you can. See if you can. Go ahead, try it. Show us how strong you are.
Oh, he's done it.
Oh, he's so strong.
Looks pretty good to me.
Wow.
Now let's just hope we witness the potential predator.
Oh. I need to burp.
As night falls, even
Oh,
the
mouse.
smallest creatures take an interest. Mice have been observed eating frogs, but it is extremely uncommon, so to me this feels like a stretch. Opossums
Possum.
are also a possibility. But from
Too
what
small.
I know, they prefer an easier meal.
Too small to press that
When
much
they
shit down.
find it, they will defend it.
Raccoon.
From raccoons.
Oh, they're fighting.
It's nice to see them using the pond to rehydrate. But it's an undeniable fact that raccoons are notorious frog predators.
You just pick up a frog.
But is that seriously true? Look at these dummies. Bro couldn't catch a filet mignon if it was dangling from a string.
Which it is.
Wild.
It's late June of 2025.
Squirrel!
We are left with no definitive answer to a potential predator. The pond, now ugly and devoid of life, stopped getting so many visitors. So for almost half the summer, we left the pond totally alone. And it turns out what Mother Nature really needed was that alone time. Because in July of 2025, I paid my parents' house a visit. The rain has drawn out this gorgeous yellow spotted salamander.
Oh, that's
Based
probably
on
the ones from
proximity
last
to the
year.
pond, I'm going to take an educated guess and say that this was the species of larvae that we found last summer. Wow. And it seems the salamander is in good company. For the
Of
first
what?
time this year,
Oh my God.
It's a frog!
a frog in the pond. Then 1 week later, more.
That's a cool looking
Then
frog.
by August, a
Even more.
frog explosion.
Oh, holy shit, it's a lot! Fucking hell! Gang, slow down!
Even a 1 in 1,000 blue morph.
Holy crap.
So many frogs, even the chipmunks are getting jump scared.
Oh,
I
fucking
have
hell.
a theory that because 95% of the frogs are the same size, they could have developed somewhere in the woods as a group before dispersing, and some finally made it to the pond. But with the frogs returning, that means so have the predators. This
A
is
hawk.
who has just found a lovely little frog meal. This doesn't upset me, because if the frogs are gonna die, I would rather they contribute to the ecosystem. Thank you so much for watching. There is a 30-minute raw
Holy
version
shit.
of this video with deleted scenes on patreon.com/LeafyStreet. That support is what keeps this channel going, and I cannot thank my patrons enough. Oh, look at this bobcat.
Holy shit. That was a pretty good video. That's pretty cool, by the way. W video.